Hey Cortana, unsnap. Oh yeah. Don't worry folks, we'll be starting soon. Don't worry. I'm just sitting there and we're getting set up and ready to rock and roll, and then it'll be round 15 here in Singapore. Anybody that's watching there, I just can see a few people. I'm expecting a lot of smashes. You never know. Just want to comment about the red connections in the room. 68 Hemp Gamer and I believe Sim was having problems before, but it seems to have settled down. "18 people racing, me and Mr. Tafka Beer will be your streaming and hosters." I don't know what we're waiting for, like. Oh, we've lost one. Somebody's left. It's not hemp getting sexiest though, eh? So it's not the weakest link. Somebody that's not. Sim's there. Possibly Glad's there. I better take a team. Jan, I'm broadcasting, son. Hmm. 17. Seem to be having a slight delay here, folks. Don't worry, it will be going soon. Just don't understand why 3 have dropped out. Maybe the way to go and reset the routers, whatever. Because we do have issues in this game. We do. Codemasters, take note. We do. 2017, better not. You get me? But I've got a sneaky feeling you just rip out our money like you normally do, Codemasters. Oh, so what's the difference? Uh, 17 still. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's Tafka Beer that's left. Because Posse's now. What's happened to Beer? Who's coming now? Batman's there. Oh, they're trying. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a better host for the room. That's what they're doing. Get off of there, man. It's made Batman the host. Oh, looks like we're moving rooms. Sorry for the delay, folks. Looks like we've had a connection issue. It looks like we might have to start another room up. So, because we're down to 9, I can't imagine that being the number. Yeah, kind of guessed. Just make sure the stream's still running, because it does sometimes. Oh, go away. Good, we're still there. Right, folks, we will be starting soon. Look at that, 21. Yeah, looks like we're going to be rock and rolling very soon, boys and girls. Rock and rolling soon, like we are. Why did I squeak like a little girl there? I have no idea. But anyway, at least I know the stream's working. 22 people. Full grid, boys and girls. Looking good. Looking good. Connection's not looking fantastic, but looking good. We have a full grid of 20 drivers, 2 stewards, me and Mr. Beer. Anyway, you know the routine by now. You've watched my streams before. You know the crack. Hmm. 21. So we've lost somebody again. Okay, Badman. That's it. He's in. Yep, looks like it could be go, go, go here. I can't read the message here because I'll knock the sync out. Party's open. Yes, the party's open, Beer. I can't leave to go and look at things because it could lose the stream. Can't hear you, Beer.
No, huh? You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can. I had my volume down on my headset.
You donut.
Yeah. What am I like? Anyway. Okay, folks. Hello and welcome to round 15 here in Singapore. A nighttime course, lights are on, and we're ready to go in the next round of the WR season. And your commentators tonight is myself, Mr. Mustafa Shag, and co-commentator and the racing guru himself, Tafka Beer.
Well, hello there. Yes, BK on the Xbox. Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to WOR Tuesday race night. And it's great to be here in the commentary box, sat alongside my good old buddy himself, the Dark Lord of F1, the Shagmeister.
Mr. Unluckiest driver at F1, I think. I seem to always have problems every race I've had. But we'll leave that.
Some people call it bad luck, other people have a different word for it. But I won't say it on air.
That I'm useless.
Yeah, here we are at the Marina Bay Street Circuit here in Singapore. Should be cracking race. Of course, it's a Fascinating race tonight because our championship leader, WOR Fatboy 44, can clinch the world title tonight.
Yes, and he's got a dry race to do it in as well. Dry quality,
well,
dry
that's
race.
well, you know, it's we get the rain on the Saturdays. We're the hardcore rain drivers.
Yeah, you know what it's like.
But yeah, full grid tonight. I'll just quickly run down the drivers and then we'll do predictions. So from the top, we've got Paul, Keo, Devil's Craven, Kanich, Fatboy, Dark Phoenix. We've got Rara, we've got Hectic, we've got Sexy, we've got Stretch, we've got Yan, we've got Kai, we've got Hemp Game, we've got Badman, we've got Simon, we've got Calvano, Hightower, and Forrester, Swizz, and Poz. So some good drivers in there. Look at that driver list. So yes, it's that time of week. Prediction. You are the predictions meister. So predictions.
Well, my prediction
hang
tonight.
On. Yes. What's up? Hang on.
Oh.
You're gonna have to bow out then, mate. I think, or I don't know. Yeah. I think what you're gonna have to do, if Skinny is happy with this, is reload the game, isn't it, Skinny, and then jump back in your car again. But that is your one doggy's chance, though.
Yeah. If you time out again, you can't come back in again. So yeah, you've got to use your. Yeah, what to do is
if you've got a black screen, mate, leave the race and reset your Xbox, and then come back in.
Yeah. Do a hard reset on your Xbox, so you've got plenty of time. You've got 20 minutes, so you've got plenty of time to do it. About 15 minutes.
Okay, mate.
Just do a hard reset. So just to note that, just for the feed for anybody who's watching, and obviously for the street, for the people who are racing, we've allowed him. He's one doggy's chance, and as you can understand, you can't race with a black screen. So I think perfect reason to have a doggy's chance.
Yep. So no.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
What you do is
go to spec. Oh, go on again. Yep.
No, go on. You do it. You go.
Well, believe you go into load the game, join the session, spectate mode, and then press the X button, which will allow you to get back in your car.
You know how you look up and down the drivers. You're in spectate mode. You can go up and down the direction pad, and it'll highlight your name or the name of the driver you're trying to jump into, which will be your car. Right? As long as you remember who your driver is, who you're replacing as a driver, you'll be able to jump into the car. Just highlight the name and then hit the blue button, and then it'll tell you.
Good luck, mate. Any problems, let us know.
No problem. Hopefully you'll get back in, folks. We'll see what we'll get the old Deutschland reject back in.
Right. Very quickly, because there are cars on track. Predictions and my man.
Right. Well, I'm going to stick my neck out again and say my prediction, which have been pretty good, solid lately. I'm going to have to go for the leading champion, mate. I think he's going to do enough tonight to win this.
You going for Fatboy, yeah?
Yep, I'm going for Fatboy. I think he's going to win his championship, and he's going to win this race tonight.
I think Poz has totaled his car.
Oh, you've never. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I think he has. Right, you're going for Fatboy. I need to split a difference. I'm going to go for Badman to win tonight, but Fatboy to clinch the title tonight. That's my prediction. Because I think if the mathematics are right, 18 points does it.
Yeah, so who do you see is going to win?
I'm going to go for Badman.
Badman.
We have to be different. So you go for Fatboy, I'll go for Badman tonight, and we'll see how that pans out. But right. I'm convinced that Fatboy will take the title tonight.
Oh, he's going to take the title tonight. As long as he stays out of trouble. He's, like I told him, just all you have to do is finish the race tonight. That's all you've got to do. Even if he doesn't win it tonight, he's still got enough races there. He's got plenty of a gap to.
Oh, he's got bags.
He's got a cushion. Yeah, he's got a cushion and a half.
Yeah, terminal damage there from Poz, and he has sent me a message, which I'm going to have a look.
Yeah. On board with Paul, let's see who else is out in track.
He had a puncher
in a Mercedes.
He had a puncher and had an ABS off, so he went into the wall. Oh dear! Oh. Angry face, angry face, angry face, and 3 flaming emojis. He is not a happy bunny. But then again, though, sometimes actually, certainly at track in Singapore, being at the back is not the worst place to do, because you can do your overtaking during the pit windows. Get yourself in a harder compounder tyre and just do a one-stopper. But
on board here with Mr. Raratron. See what kind of lap time he does here. His first sector time is a 29.2. I don't know how that compares on the board, but that's his first sector time. He is on the ultra softs.
I'm going to. Yeah, I think there's a school of thought tonight that some guys will do a one-stopper tonight. Interesting enough, Skinny. It will rain at the end of this qualifying session.
Do you? Is that what it says?
I've just checked the
Funny
weather.
enough,
Yeah,
it said it was going to be a dry race from the Saturday, yet it still rained during the race, didn't it?
Yeah. The race itself looks dry. There's going to be it's going to go clear to cloudy during the race. But the qualifying, they need to get their laps in quickly because Q+10 is rain, which should be in about 8 minutes' time.
So basically, you want to get a banker in now. Oh,
yeah, now's the time. Now's the time. Stretches in pole at the moment, provisional pole 142.5. Paul is just a tenth behind 142.6 with Hightower 142.7, so it's pretty close. Badman's fourth. How's he getting on? How's Rara getting on? He's not set a lap yet. Badman's in fourth at the moment, Skin, but he's currently the fastest of the harder compound. He's gone out on the super softs.
Right, well, Tron's just going to cross the line, 7th place, he's mastered with the ultra softs.
Just got that. I think he'll want to do another lap, I reckon, because I don't think he'll be too happy with that. I know he can go quicker than that.
Looks like Calvano's coming into the pits. Dark Phoenix looks like he's still on a... No, he's coming in the pits.
Okay. I need to go to the toilet, mate, if you can bear with me. I've got to take a headache tablet. I've got a raging headache tonight.
Oh, a bit of carbon fibre in the middle of the track, so somebody's lost something on the track. Coming out to the final 2 corners now. What kind of lap time is Hectic Vision going to slap in here in Singapore? Oh, and it's raining. I can see rain. I'm sure I can see rain. Is that raindrop? It is raining. It is raining, folks. What a turnaround. If you haven't got that first, been out and got them banker in, you've got to be struggling. It is raining here in Singapore. Hemp Gamer. He's currently still trying to put a lap in. He's done a terrible middle sector though. Yeah, he's given up on that one. Track is starting to get wet. Sim. Forrester. He's currently 11th on the grid. I'm sure 12th is Sexy. Let's see if we can find who's the quickest through the speed trap. Let's find him. Oh, there we go. I found him. Whoa, Fat Boy, my prediction. He is the fastest in the speed trap with 119 miles an hour. And he's on an out lap. I think he's maybe left this a little bit late because it's starting to rain. He's going to be regretting that. He'll be thinking to himself, oh, should have been out. This could cause him a problem if he doesn't get up on the grid. Maybe my prediction being the Achilles heel of the commentator's comment. But I've been right every week so far, my predictions, so I still stand by. I think he's still going to win tonight. And let's see, he's still on an outlap, is he? Is he still on an outlap? He still is on an outlap. He's having to really push on his outlap to get round because that track is getting wetter by the second. By every second he's taking to get round that track, it's getting wetter, slippier, more lethal. More chance of locking up, more chance of losing it in a corner. Trying to get them tyres, keep them tyres at the right temperature. Oh, well, she don't take too much of the corner. Nicely held there. Recorrected his line. Right, coming out. He's got to get this lap in. No, he's decided he can't do it. He's decided, I reckon he's going to have to come in and put intermediates on, which is really going to be a pain for him, I reckon. Let's have a quick look at the board. Get back into the pits. Let's see. Currently, with the rain starting, Stretch has made the best of the situation. Who's currently on provisional pole, with Paul in second, Hightower being closely in third. There's only less than 2/10 between the top 3 there. That's pretty close. K Badman comes in fourth. Swizz, nice, got out, did a good lap. The rain came early, Beer. The rain came early, and guess what? My prediction, Mr. Fat Boy, didn't get out in time. He's had to come in.
Sorry about that. I'm back again now, matey.
Oh, right.
Oh, dear.
You weren't listening there. Right. I'm saying the rain came early.
Ah, right. So the grid, then it might be as it was.
Come off the
possibly.
worst was Fat Boy.
Fat Boy?
Yes, he was on an out lap. He came straight back in.
Oh, no. Well, he's not going to, surely, not even Fat Boy can set a pole time on Inters. I mean...
Well, he's got a 42.5 to beat, so that's quite a task, I think, an Inters.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen guys do the mid 150s, the fastest guys.
There's
on
quite
Inters,
a few
but
that haven't had a time in. Possibly Glad's obviously.
Yeah, this is really...
Dad.
This is really opened up. Well, Kai is nearest rival. He hasn't been able to set a time either. He's gone out. I think he's on... I'm not sure what time he's on, but he set a 35-second first
Kai's
sector.
pretty nifty though in the wet though. He prefers the wet conditions.
He is good in the wet.
So I never forgot about that. I'm actually going to change my prediction. I'm going to go for Kai.
Yeah, but the race is going to be dry though, isn't it? That's the thing, you see.
Oh, of course.
So the guys who've been caught out now really have compromised their strategies big time.
This is it.
I tell you what, if Fat Boy can't get a good time in and start us in the bottom 5, if he gets a podium out of this, it'll be a fantastic drive and a well-deserved world championship. My real golden record of saying that.
He's come out on the intermediates. I don't know why he's come out the inters, but he's come out.
Is it two?
He's got 5th place on the grid. I don't think he's going to improve on that. There's a spray coming off the tyres.
I think he's just going to test the tyres out, isn't he? in case for some reason it does start wet.
There's definitely
just to get a feel. Lots of spray coming off the back tyres there. Just looking at Swizz's car.
Yeah,
certainly.
Lots of spray.
It's too greasy for slicks now, definitely. Well, this really has thrown out the...
I've actually...
Wow.
In fact, I'm going to sit in a car with Swizz because he has a very weird change and he changes his gear very, very weird, like.
Yeah, he does. I think that's why Swizz has this thing of... has his penchant for blowing up engines.
Yes, he does tend to go through a few gear boxes.
I think what it does is he slightly overrevs the engine. He leaves it too long between gear changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking at the grid then, folks, this could be the lineup. I'm just going to run you through the top 10 here, because obviously it's unlikely that cars are going to go quicker. So we've got Stretch on pole, Paul
provisional
second place. Yeah, it's provisional, but I'd wager it's going to probably stay as is now. But I'll quickly run down it. We've got Stretch in provisional pole. We've got Paul second, outstanding performance there. Hightower third, Badman fourth, Swizz fifth. Hectic 6th, Heb 7th, Rara 8th, Simon 9th, and Devil's Craven 10th. So that's your top 10 as it stands. Dropping down through the field, you've got Forrester 11th, Sexy 12th, Calvano 13th, Keo 14th, Soldier Yan 15th, and Kinich at the moment 16th. So that's the cars that have actually set laps so far. So
I feel sorry for you. I really do feel sorry for Swizz's gearbox, I really do. Oh no, he's not going to improve his time because even in the first two corners you can see how much less grip you've got.
Well, they've got to be setting to get inside the top 10 now. You'd have to somehow be setting sub 30-second first sectors.
Right,
and on the Inters,
his first sector in the drive was a 29.2. So let's see what his first sector time is on the intermediates, and he's put in a 33.3. So there you go. He's nearly 4 seconds.
That's slower. 3 seconds. That's 3 seconds off the. Already, that will put him outside the top 10. Just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
In terms of pace.
So if you haven't got a lap in, you're too late.
Oh, yeah. I think they've blown it. They really have.
Yeah, they've blown it. I was thinking to myself, I seen Fat Boy going out on an out lap, and I was just watching him, and I said, I'm sure I could just seen rain coming down, and then it started to come down.
Yeah, it's caught them out, hasn't it? Big time.
No, it's caught them well out.
As we've got a little bit of time, I'm just going to give a quick plug for the league. Obviously, we are WOR, which stands for World Online Racing, a league formed in January this year. We run two separate divisions. A Tuesday, which is obviously tonight's race, a 50% race with strict corner cutting regime, dynamic weather, as you can see.
Yeah.
You can run whatever assists you like, and then we also run a 100% league on a Saturday, which is a full qualifying, so that's 3 qualifying stints, followed by a 100% race. We race the same track each week, so what the Tuesday race is the same race as the Saturday, the same venue. You can find us on YouTube at World Online Racing. We do stream, we live stream and upload all our full races to YouTube. We're also, you can follow our Twitter feed, which is at WOR F1 Racing, and of course you can also find us on Facebook as well. We do have a group on Facebook, a community group for the drivers, which I'll just get the details up now, which is if I can find it. It's WOR Formula 1 Racing League. So that's WOR Formula 1 Racing League. If you want to come and join us, come and say hello. It is a closed group, so it is members only, but as I say, you're more than welcome to put an invitation to join the group. You will be accepted. We also run a trial race for new drivers. We run a trial race on a Thursday, which is normally a 50% track at the set venue. We normally run those. It's alternative Thursdays every 2 weeks, basically. So if you fancy having a go, you're more than welcome. We're a reasonable bunch of guys. Quite pacey, competitive, and we're clean. That's the key thing. The guys are clean. They like to give lots and lots of room. You know, obviously fight for position, but still give room and yield when the circumstances dictate.
Racing drivers, racing drivers out there know when I say racing etiquette, what that demands, what we expect, and that's all we expect.
Absolutely.
Racing etiquette, simple as.
Yep, absolutely. So by all means, come along, come and join us. We're about 2/3 of the way through our inaugural season. I think there's 6 races to go after this one. And then, of course, we'll be looking at starting a new season, whether it's on this game or 2017, as when it's released. It's the question. We'll probably start, I'd imagine we'll start again on this game, because it'll be
I would have thought, just to know for a fact that the new game actually works properly, because after past experiences with Codemasters, we all know it never works.
Oh no, I'm not saying a bad word against Codemasters tonight. I love Codemasters, and don't forget to include me in the F1 2018 beta. Thank you, Codemasters. Shameless plug.
Yes, since I forgot me and you are avid fans, the best friggin' commentators in the world, and they forgot about us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's just terrible.
I think it's got nothing to do with the fact that we've castigated Codemasters all year on commentary.
Well, because
they've
sold us trash, mate. I mean, come on, really. Yeah. And it is a good game. Don't get us wrong. I love the game Codemasters. I'm a big F1 fan. But every year you make promises that you never keep. That's what gets me. You promised a safety car. The safety car is not workable. It doesn't work. You know, things like that.
Well, Fat Boy, I'm just on board with Fat Boy. He has tried his best there, but he's just you know, he can't do anything. There's nothing he can do. No. Although what he can do, of course, these guys who have to go out in inters, they can still set laps, because he can still get them grid position.
Yeah, of course.
It's worth going out.
I mean, I'm on board with Fatboy. It looks like he's in ghost mode.
He's out. He's left this lap, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think I'm just
coming in.
Qualifying checkered flags out. Anyway, so I can't move on to anybody else. So I think that's it. I think the grid is as it is, boys and girls. We've stretched.
We'll have a quick rundown in a minute.
Who me and you did not predict. I thought even for a minute.
No, not at all.
Nope.
And of course, that Stretch's maiden pole in WR. So
yes,
congratulations to Stretch on his first pole
round of applause from the commentators.
Well done. And not forgetting Paul, I think, set an excellent second place. Now, Paul's got pace around here. I mean, wow, he's got a great chance to win this race.
We've jumped straight for the favourites and not thought about some of these possibilities out there on the sideline. I'm actually a bit worried about my selection now.
Yeah. I just had a message there from Knit. She says something for your commentary. He hates Fat Boy. Fat Boy is gay. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't say that. It says the rain wasn't supposed to happen for 15 minutes, but came after 5. Well, all I can say, Knit, is shit happens.
Yes, that's what you call dynamic weather.
In the nicest possible way. So that's your grid. There we go. Stretches in first, Paul second, Hightower in third, Batman fourth, Swizz fifth. Great play by Swizz there. Hectic in sixth. Hectic's going to be a good shout out as well. Hempin seventh. He's a good racer. Rara eighth. Simon ninth. Devil's Craven in 10th. So those are your top 10. They, of course, will have to start the race, providing it's dry, on the tyres that they qualified on, providing it stays dry. Then in the 11th, you have Forrester 12th, Sexy,
we have a
13th,
problem here.
What's? Oh, well, yes, we're gonna have to pull over. We're gonna have to. No, we just stay static.
No, we have to stay static. That's all we have to do. We don't need to move or do nothing.
Yep.
Just stay static.
Yep.
And wait till they pass us before you think about it.
Absolutely. Just a quickie. The guys who finished outside the top 10, of course, they will have a choice of tyres, providing the race starts dry. Yeah. But they will have, depending on what tyre selection they chose, they will all have to still run a mandatory tyre. The mandatory tyres for this track are the soft tyre and the super soft, depending on whether they went for harder, medium, or softer tyre selections at the start of the race, at the start of qualifying.
I started on the softer selection on Saturday. I mean.
Yeah, I went for the harder one. It actually worked out quite well. To be fair,
the only reason I did because I just don't like the soft tyres on this track. They just don't seem to do anything. There's no pace with them.
See, I quite like them because they're just so durable. I was getting like 37 plus laps in practice.
Super softs were perfect for me. Perfect for this track. As soon as I got in a pair of them, I was off.
A key thing with Singapore, though, because of the limited overtaking slots, strategy is key. Track position is key at this particular track. This is very much like Monaco in that respect. There are a couple of overtaking spots. The DRS zone. The DRS zone's an overtake, and there are a couple of other slots where it is possible, but very difficult. And
if you get it wrong,
you rightly said, carnage.
It's terminal usually if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
Normally.
I mean, it's balls of steel. If you get it wrong, it's gonads of blood. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I'll tell you.
I'm expecting first corner mayhem. Usually is.
Well, I'm hoping they'll go through. For anyone watching the stream, if you're wondering why we just sat here talking at the moment, what we generally do is before the start of the race, the drivers have a 3-minute furlough to go and have a toilet break, a cigarette, or whatever they need to do before they
get prepared,
get the race going. It's 50%, which is around about 30 or 31 laps, I believe. Certainly the Saturday race felt like it went on
31.
Forever.
It is 31 because it's 62 on the Saturday.
Yeah.
How do I know? Because on lap 61 I crashed. Woohoo!
Well, it is a long race because, of course, the laps are slow laps around it. They're 1 minute 40s lap time. So that's a lot of laps. Whether it's 50% or 100%, it's a long race.
It is a very... Honestly, I was aching at the end of the Saturday's race. My
thumb
thought it was going to fall off.
It wasn't my thumb. It was my bladder. I thought it was going to burst. I really did. It was...
especially 100%.
It's not good.
And you can't stick it on pause mode because the AI is on easy, so you lose a shitload of seconds.
Yes, that's to stop. We did that to stop people from taking advantage of a fast AI in corners, because we did have one driver who unfortunately is no longer with us who was caught cheating. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but the driver was caught cheating using AI on expert mode around a certain track for a certain sector.
Baku.
Of course, on camera. No, it was Russia.
No, but it was also caught
on camera
Baku
doing it. And and Monaco as well. Same driver actually at Monaco. And they were asked politely to leave. So we can't be abiding by that. It needs to be a level playing field. You know, so
slipping into pause mode to get through a difficult corner is not the way to go, boys and girls. That's just not cricket, as the saying goes.
No, well, it's not cricket. Yeah.
No.
Do you know what? That's the first time I think I've actually heard you say cricket in conversation without vomiting.
Yes, I know. Without actually falling over and going into a spasm.
Well done.
Yeah. As you can probably understand, folks, I just have got no time for cricket. It is the most boring game ever invented on this planet.
And this is why we get on so well, because I love cricket.
He's a big cricket fan.
I talk about cricket all the time.
He loves cricket.
I very rarely talk about cricket. I only talk about cricket when Shag joins the party.
Yes.
Just to wind him up.
Yes. Oh, God. Just please, no more. I can't take no more.
First test match starts in about 3 weeks' time. England
yeah.
versus South Africa. Well, can't
That's
wait for
when
that.
I
Anyway,
disconnect
like...
everything electrical in my house, so I can't watch nothing.
Well, we should be getting ready to go fairly soon, I reckon. They should have sprinkled the piss pot and had their strong cigarette. Jamaican Woodbines or whatever their fancy is.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure that's going to be any time now. Oh, just to let the viewers know, this is what a strategy board looks like. If you go in there, you can make adjustments to your strategy. Where you want to go for. Well, obviously, this is saying a 1-stop or a 2-stop. Probably the 1-stop is the way to go with a nice set of fresh tyres on, because you'll be able to make them last. But if you've done a qualifying, you would know where you would make a 1-stop work. I think you'd have to go for the 2-stop.
Well, I think there's a good chance the guys outside the top 10, if they've got any sense, will 1-stop it fresh, because they can easily go the distance of that.
Something else you can do.
2 fresh sets of tyres.
You can adjust the fuel amount in your car. See, I'm adjusting it there, peoples. I can adjust how much fuel. I can underfuel a car. I can overfuel a car. It's whatever I want. There you see. But I would have to make that fuel back during the race, which means I'll either run standard or lean.
Yep. And for any YouTube bots analysing this feed as when it goes up line, you cannot do us for copyright, because this is an instructional video, as my co-commentator is giving you a walkthrough of the game.
Yes.
So there you go.
Thank you. So
block
stick
it if
your
you
copyright
dare.
where the sun don't shine.
Our predictions are sort of I think obviously Badman's on 4th, so I suppose he's got a fighting chance. I mean, but the Fat Boy down the bottom. But Kai's also at the bottom, and that's of course his I say nearest rival. He's still over 100.
See,
God
the
knows how many
championship
points
leaders
behind,
are all at the back of the grid.
Yeah.
Now, normally I would say that wouldn't be a problem, but this being a track, it's not easy to overtake on.
Yeah.
I can see that being a big problem.
It could. They might have to make a lot of their moves simply on the pit during the pit strategies. If they 1-stop it, they will gain a lot of positions then. Because as I was mentioning, as you agreed, track position is so important here at Singapore. It really is.
And if you just so much as knock an end plate off, it really affects you in the race. Oh. God, does it not?
Well, on Saturday I drove, I think it was about 50 plus laps with an end plate missing. It was costing me between 0.3 and half a second every lap.
Oh yeah,
every lap
straight away.
But he couldn't afford to stop.
To
stop because because quite often you see if you get a light green on your instrument panel, a light green front wing means you've taken a knock, but it doesn't replace it. It only replaces it when it goes yellow, full yellow. Can you actually replace your front wing? So the only choice is to deliberately, if you're losing that much time, is to deliberately take the rest of your wing off, which is a really dangerous strategy. If you're like me, you take your fucking wheel off. Car.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You can take your wheel off.
I think Venom's one of our Saturday drivers managed to do it, didn't he? He managed to actually knock his whole wing off because he had that light green front wing that was costing him too much time.
Mine was just between the green and yellow. But luckily,
it's like a sort of light green, isn't it?
Yeah. But they actually changed it, which I was chuffed about because I wasn't too sure if they were going to change it, but they did.
No, on mine it didn't, so I had to just hang it out there really. Right, the countdown clock is ticking.
Yes,
we're about to get underway.
We're all go.
So what will happen is because there are cars behind us on the grid that both Shag and myself, we will just sit tight on the grid. We will not move. We'll ghost, let the cars go through us. And then once they've got through the first corner, we'll join.
We'll pause.
We might
and retire.
We might miss an instant
or two.
Hopefully
the
guys will record it. But but let's anyway. Here we go.
I don't touch nothing. And it's go. It's Singapore. Go and wait.
There we go. I think we're good, mate. I think we're good. I think we can retire.
Right, and retire from session. There we go.
There we go.
Come on, get me on the lead car. Come on.
I'm just about to overtake you to turn 1. Oh, you blocked me. That's evil.
Right, I'm on the lead car.
Right, here we go.
And
Stretch the lead.
Stretch is definitely still in the lead here.
Yeah, Paul's in second, and we've got Toro Rosso in third. Looks to be quite clean so far.
Yeah, see, everybody seems to be okay. Don't see anybody with any sort of wing damage or anything at the moment.
Fat Boy got a good start. He gained 2 positions straight away. Excellent
Good,
for Fat
good.
Boy. He's all over the back of Knich. Oh, there was contact there, but there was no side.
Well,
this is down the field. There was a bit of contact, but no damage done.
Yeah, I don't want
Between
to.
Fat Boy and
Really,
Knich.
I'm trying to keep. Yeah, you can keep appraised as appraised what's going on in the midfield and back. I'll try and concentrate at the front here at the moment. Seems to pause and stretch. Oh, stretch got a bit tight there.
Cars went wide there. Fat Boy having a look at Knich, but Knich shuts the door firmly. Was that? No, it's Keogh, isn't it? I think that's Keogh actually, not Fat Boy. It is indeed Keogh.
And there we go. This is looking like it's so hard to follow somebody as well on this track because you lose so much on the downforce. Oh, Stretch had to go all defensive there to keep Paul behind. Paul all over his gearbox. Seems to be the cork in the bottle at the moment. Stretch is. He's struggling with the heavy fuel, I think.
What compound tyre is he on, Skinny?
I'm trying to see. Hold on a sec. I'll have a little look in a second. And he comes around there. He is on. He's on the ultras.
So he's just struggling a bit for pace early on.
Yeah, he's just struggling.
Well, the thing is, we've had a bit of rain, so the track could be a bit green for the first couple of laps. Needs to rubber in a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm watching a great battle here. Oh, Keogh had a look at the inside there of Sexy. Sexy shut the door. Fat Boy is trying to go around the outside. He's doing a switchback on Keogh. This is for 12th and 13th. Is he going to make it? I don't think he's got the... No, he hasn't got the drive.
Jumped on board with Fat Boy quickly to see what the action is here.
Nice battle down here at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on board with Fat Boy
great
now.
move by Sexy. Sexy making a move on the Mercedes. He's getting well out of the way. Is that Carvano? And Keogh goes up the inside.
Contact.
Keogh got
for the inside.
Keogh's lost the place there.
Yeah,
it was a bit of a...
Oh, there's a bit of a
dive bomb.
mishap in the background there as well.
So Keogh drops position. Fat Boy moves up into 11th place with that one.
11th place.
Great move there.
And he looks like he's ready to make another move here on...
Yeah, he's all over the back of Sexy. He's running on the hardest compound of all on this track, which is the yellow wool soft tyre.
Come on, Cody, get off this camera view, please. Get off this camera view.
Yeah, it was the Mercedes. I think it was Calvano or Horndog who just got out the way. Really, they didn't fight the position. Who was it? It was Horndog who just didn't fight position. So I thought he might have given them a bit of a...
back to the front there now because there was a battle going on.
Yeah, I'm going to stick on this battle, so I'll keep you appraised of what happens.
Oh, Stretch has lost the lead. Stretch is no longer in the lead.
Oh, brilliant.
That means Paul has
taken
him. I've missed it. Paul has overtaken her. I've missed it. Damn it. Yeah, you
Dark Phoenix has trashed his car.
Who is?
And Keogh. Keogh is all over the back of Fat Boy. Keogh's on a softer tyre.
Oh, there's a bit of lag going on in the background, and who that is, it looks like a Red Bull or something bouncing around all over the screen.
That'd be Simon in the second Red Bull.
Looks like he's got lag issues tonight.
Right, the DRS should be open this lap now.
Yeah.
This could be good. Sexy, Keogh, Sexy, Fat Boy, and Keogh, all in a line. That Renault looks like it's quite well set for pace. Fat Boy has a feint on the inside, but then thinks back, just tucks in behind again. He's got Keogh all over the back of him, so he has to watch his mirrors as well as look to make a pass on the car in front.
And it looks like Mr. Bean here is all over the back end of Stretch as well. Stretch is struggling in the first segment of this race. I think he's not liking the fuel levels. Like, did he not underfuel? Has he put too much in? Is he overfueled? We don't know. It's just the driver's choice. We just do not know. Pity we couldn't get radio communications, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we do in the telly. Yeah, it'd be nice that. There's a feature for you, Codys. Add that. You can listen into teammates on Spectator. You can listen to radio messages.
Right, Sexy's closing up with Rara and Forrester now, and he's dragging Keogh and Fat Boy along now. So there's going to be a five-way dance here.
Fifth is Swizz, nice little fifth place.
Oh, it's headache, man.
Holding his fifth.
Oh.
Started off in fifth and he's got fifth. Sixth place is Hemp Gamer, holding on. Nice gap there between him and the car in front and behind, so he's got his position consolidated.
Oh, Fat Boy's under pressure. Keogh's taken Fat Boy. Fat Boy went a bit wide.
Where's Sim and Forrester? Forrester goes
Yeah,
up the inside. Oh, Forrester taps the back side. Tap the inside of Sim.
yeah, there's a Williams in trouble. That must be Forrester's car.
And Forrester's lost a little few places there. Poor old Forrester.
Now, Keogh has had what's happened there? Keogh's has suddenly dropped right back. He just let 2 cars. Oh, I bet you, because Forrester went wide, he's had that illegal overtaking nonsense.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The cars in front really need to let him past again now.
Yeah, Sexy's struggling. He's fighting here. Sexy's having a go. Oh, he didn't get it. Didn't get it. He's all over the back of Tron here, though. He's looking for a move to make on Tron here. Of course, Tron is he's on the.
Can I just say that will have to be deducted off Keogh's finishing time. Because he yielded and he let 3 cars pass, and it was nothing to do with him. But he obviously got flagged with that erroneous Codemasters stupid messed up yellow flag glitch.
I'll tell you what, Sim is lagging terrible. Honestly, he is terrible. I'm on board here with Rarotron, and Rarotron just can't get near him.
That's so unlucky on Keogh there. He actually made a clean move on Fatboy as well. It's very unlucky. Keogh's gone Foster's gone defensive there.
Whoa!
What I've done, Shag, I've recorded that incidents with Keogh letting cars through because he's had a dodgy penalty. Because we'll have to take some time off. Yeah, we'll look to take some time off him because he's been unfairly done by there, without a doubt.
Yeah, well, I got a stop and go 5-second penalty, didn't I, for the exact same.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me. I just passed the 2 cars that had crashed. I passed them, and they gave me a stop-go penalty.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the best thing to do in that senorio is just carry on, take the penalty, and get deducted at the end of the race.
Yeah, it's the best thing to do. Just ignore it, take it up with the stewards at the end of the race, and I'm sure that'll be the. Don't slow down.
I'm looking at Fatboy at the moment. He's on the same tyre as Forrester, but he's not. I don't know whether it's because he's got dirtier. He's in turbulent air of the cars in front, but he's not really.
I'm sort of sticking here for a shot, so a couple of laps on board with Rarotron because I want to show Sim, WR Sim, just how much he's lagging in game. Yeah.
Forrester on Fatboy going into the left-hander, and he's made it stick. Great move.
Oh, go on. Forrester's what position he's come because he lost at least 3 or 4 places by tapping the back end of Sim.
He's up into 11th place. Sorry, he's up to 10th now. With Fatboy 11th, he's under pressure from Keogh again in 12th.
Now, Sexy's right, but still all over the gearbox of the Tron, but. Right, I'm going to go down the field again, right, we're getting bored. That's Sexy, and Sexy's got Forrester. Oh yes, Forrester, there he is, right behind him. Not a bad comeback for Forrester, considering.
Here comes Keogh. Keogh's going to look, he's drafting Fatboy. Is he going to have a look inside? Forrester goes defensive 3. He does all his contact there. Keogh just ran to the back of Fatboy. It was a racing incident. I don't think there's any damage. I think he's got away with that one. No fault for Fatboy. He's defending his line. He's perfectly entitled to do that.
Yeah, I'm on board with Fatboy now. Just record in case anything happens. Looking, Keogh's all over his back end. Forrester.
Of course, Fatboy's just looking to take his time really because he's going to one-stop this as he's on the on the soft tyre. But he knows coming in.
How's he took damage?
Coming in. I think he wants to get out. No, I think he wants to get out of traffic.
Yeah.
I think this is a good move.
Yeah, and he's doing the undercut, and it does pay here to do the undercut. It's actually one of the tracks that does help. Come in early, get a fresh set of rubber on.
Here he comes in.
Go out and snap a couple of good fast laps, and you'll gain so many.
The double stack.
Double stack.
And the old. It looked like a double stack there.
Yeah, and the Haas team did.
He's gone to the super softs. It looked like Oh.
What?
I'm not sure if it was a double stack or not. There's a pit glitch on this. There is a pit glitch in this game.
As you can just see.
It's the pit glitch. It's a pit glitch.
Just had the pit glitch.
It is known on this track, mate. To be honest.
Yeah. And he comes out and he takes up 18th place, and he's on the super softs. There's Fatboy. Right.
Now guess who he's got in front of him? He's got his title rival, if there is such a thing as a title rival for Fatboy this season. That is Kai.
Oh, what's this?
And Hectic's in 17th.
Mr. Bean is in 2nd place, so and he's got Badman all over his gearbox as well.
Oh, Kai's just made a lovely. Kai's just made a lovely pass on Hectic there. Lovely move.
You can feel him if Badman gets past here. Of course. Did Badman start on Super Soft?
Yeah, it was a double stack, by the way. Stretch also pitted that as well. Fatboy was just held up in the pits there for a couple of seconds.
I'm just seeing here, it looks like the Ultras, the Ultra Tyre people are coming in the pits because, there we go. That's released Badman into second place.
And we know what Badman's like on these tyres. What's he on? Badman will one-stop this comfortably. Unless he has an instant, of course.
Gets promoted into 4th place. Obviously he's still going to make his pit stop. Behind him. Oh, there's a bit of a battle going on here. A 4 battle here. With Sim leading the pack.
Yeah, Simon's got Rara all behind him. And is that Sexy, I believe? Yeah, Sexy. And Forrester. So where's Keogh? Is he dropped back? Oh, there. Keogh's there as well. He's still in there. Here comes Rara. Oh, make a look at Simon. Simon swept out left there. I don't know why he... Stop listening.
I take it that was the bitch. Right.
I just went silent for a minute. I didn't want it taking me off somewhere.
Yeah. Yes. The bitch has a bit of a habit of suddenly deciding that you want to go and play something else and you haven't even mentioned
Rara
it.
passed Simon, by the way. There, Rara's been up into 5th place, and Simon has now got Sexy. Sexy's got past him, and Forrester's coming past him as well, I think, as they come into the corner. Simon's corner cut there. Simon has to give up positions there. Yeah, which he has done.
Yeah.
Keogh's going to the inside. Switch back on the outside. No, good driving.
And he's cut the
good
corner
awareness
again.
by Simon. Yeah, he corner cut there. He let all the cars through.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah. He's having a bit of a nightmare. I think his tyres must be just absolutely
his tyres have gone.
Now. Yeah, his tyres
well, that's a
have
good
gone.
example of racing
etiquette.
what we were talking about earlier on is driving awareness and etiquette. He realised he made a mistake, so he got out of the way. But he's staying out. Funny enough,
no, he's not.
Now. I'm reporting.
Oh, he didn't come in by pit entry there though.
He cut across the pit lane. That could well be a penalty.
Yeah, you can't. You've got to come in.
You can't do that.
Yeah. That was a bit of an illegal pit entry there, so that will have to be
that
reviewed.
was. I have recorded it.
Yeah, I've got it on feed as well, so... Yes, we do play by the rules, folks. That's the way to go. You know, if there's a line there, so you've got to come in there.
Now look at this.
You've got to come in.
First and second place, mate. First and second. Badman's all over the back of Keogh now. Paul, sorry. There's about a lovely chicane there. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Wasn't that cool? And they took it out, didn't they?
Oh yeah, see it now. I'm bored, Badman. What's Badman doing? I think he's trying to warm his tyres up.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Got a message from Silver there, which we did spot actually. Dark Phoenix did trash his car earlier on, and he has since then left the session. So we'll be having to ask him why he left the session.
Yeah.
At some stage. That's one for the stewards panel. Thank you, Silver.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, that is it. We just can't be doing that because it imbalances the room and it causes problems for the drivers.
Paul's ultras must be fried now. He's done well to get this
and
far.
Paul's
pitting.
Paul, and that promotes Badman into first place.
And that, Team Red Bull, is how you pit the car properly.
Yes. Did you see how he came in? Perfect. Oh!
Now
what
I'm
the hell? What the heck was that?
I'm going to stay on board with Paul. I want to see where Paul feeds out. He's going to drop quite a few positions, unfortunately. But some cars in front of him still have yet to pit. What's up, Skinny?
Oh, just see it in the feed. He was just driving along, and all of a sudden it looked like he smashed into the wall, bounced through, and then it reset the car on the track, and he was off down the road.
Who's
no
that?
Damage, nothing. That was the leader.
Oh right, so
Mr.
there's a bit of lag in the room. Unfortunately, I wonder if that's because Dark Phoenix has left the session.
Yes, that's exactly why.
Oh, well, let's hope it doesn't affect the drivers too much, because that would not be good.
Forrester fighting out here, and Keogh.
Yeah, they've been battling. Oh, look at Keogh all over the back of Forrester. They've been battling all race so far. Of course, what Forrester's done well is he's managed to keep Keogh behind him, and yet Keogh's on a faster tyre. So Forrester's doing well. He's doing a good job here. As is Sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy's having an excellent race.
Obviously, he's still got to come in and make a pit stop, but he's
Yeah.
made them.
Oh, Foster's lost it. Foster's lost it.
Oh.
Foster's lost it. He's hit the wall.
Oh, he's spun out. Oh no. He's all
He
that
caught the
hard
wall.
work for nothing. Oh, and he's hit the wall
Yeah,
in there.
he caught the wall, unfortunately. In fact, believe it or not, he's got no damage. Can you believe that? He has just spun
What?
it. He caught the wall.
Oh.
He has got
Caught
no
the inside
damage.
wall and got the wall glitch.
Yeah, spun him round.
Oh, unlucky.
I
He
think
made
it
such
was
a
like a
comeback as well.
Yeah, that's dropped him right down to 9th place. I have recorded it.
Yeah.
That's most unfortunate. Now, how's Fatboy getting on, our championship
I'm just looking
leader?
down. Oh, there he is. He's behind him on board. He's right behind his competitor.
Behind
in
Simon,
the
I think, by the looks of it. Oh, it's Kai. It's your dad, isn't it? It's Kai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Kai hasn't pitted yet, though, where Fatboy has. So again, Kai is keeping him behind him at the moment, which is. But Fatboy has got a massive undercut.
Yes, he has. But all the time he's stuck behind Kai, it's costing him. He needs to get in front of him to make that count.
I wonder whether he might make a move on the second DRS, up straight. I don't think he's quite close enough here, even under braking.
No, can't do it there. If he's close enough here, he can though. Oh,
I think Kai's got a reasonable exit. Yeah, Kai's got a good exit there. It all depends now on the exit out of this one. Yeah, Fatboy just drops back a little bit so we can get that slingshot, which is his sort of signature move on this track.
Yeah.
DRS is open. I think he might be a tad too far back on this particular lap.
Yeah, I'm watching him now.
He's too far back at the moment.
Yeah. Not going to do it on this occasion. But all the time, that means his tyres are overheating. They're wearing out.
Meanwhile,
quicker.
Badman is way in front. He's now 13 seconds. But Hemp Gamer is in second place. Yet to pit. Having a very good race. Yeah, having a very good race indeed.
Go on, Hemp.
Another mad Scotsman.
Yeah.
He's having a great race in second place. He's got Swiss behind him in Sexy in third. Of course, Forrester out of the battle. So Keogh is now up to 4th place. And 5th we have Paul after making that pit stop. So Paul actually now might still be just in front of Badman in terms of net position. He's 25 seconds behind Badman, but of course Paul has pitted. Badman's yet to pit. Jan's in 6th, Kinichi's in 7th, but he has got a Toro Rosso all over his backside, which is Hightower. Hightower yet to pit, he's on the soft tyre, looking to make a move here. Is he going to pull out and have a look? He is indeed under braking. Kinich gives him the room, but no. Hasn't quite got the straight line speed to get past that Ferrari. As we all know, that Ferrari's got some serious grunt.
Just doesn't seem that DRS just can't get that where it needs to be to get close enough to make a move.
Oh, we've got a McLaren. That's right. It looked like he was going slow. It's optical illusion, actually. There's Kinich making a move. Great move there. Great move. He's got the inside height. What a lovely move. Lovely move from Hightower. Took advantage of that and took position. Great move.
Hitting walls like that, you'll see do wing damage.
Lovely move by Hightower. That was the overtake of the day so far. How's Fatter's getting on? Fatboy is still stuck behind Kai.
Yeah, I know. I've been
enjoying
stuck
this
with
at
these
the
two
moment.
for the last couple of laps just to see what's going on. As I said, he just doesn't seem to be able to get past Kai. Kai just doing enough to keep that car in front of him.
Yeah, Badman is still going up. He hasn't come in yet. In fact, Badman's on the. He's still on the super softs. Yeah, you'd think if he's one stopping, he'd come in for the softs, right?
Hectic Visions in 12.
But because Badman is so good on these tyres, I've got a sneaky feeling he might take these to about lap 20 and put the ultras on. And that would be an amazing do a one stop on the fastest compounds. I've never seen that around there before, but I've got a feeling that's what he might do.
16th place. Oh, and he's got Forrester all over the tail end of him as well.
And Hemp's under pressure from Sexy now. Have a look at this. I think Hemp's tyres are going now. Sexy's tyres are still relatively fresh.
Forrester cannot stop hitting walls today.
Oh, yes, and Sexy's making a move. This is for second place. Oh, and Heb's put it in the wall, but I think he's got away with it, but his tyres have gone. Sexy takes second place. Great move there. Yeah, Hemp's on the super softs, and I think they're dying badly.
Really?
I think he might be looking to pit here soon. And Paul is closing rapidly on these two. Paul's made his pit stop up on these two cars in front of him. So Paul is looking good for the first or second at the moment.
Oh, the back end is sexy. Oh, Paul.
No, Hemp's dropping. Hemp's just been taken by Sexy. Hemp's tyres are shot. I think he might. Wonder if he might pit at the end of this lap.
Right now, Stretch. It's your mum. It's your dad. I mean, and Fat Boy, all in a row here. This could be a bit of a battle going on here because Fat Boy is trying to catch. Oh, Stretch. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah.
I'll just wait to see if Hemp pits here. Currently in third, but he is losing ground now to Sexy. His tyres are shot and Paul is catching these two up rapidly. What's Hemp going to do? Is he staying out? He is staying out. So Paul is getting a very... He's on track, he's in fourth place, but he's net second and he is well in front of these two at the moment. But whether or not Paul can... I don't think Paul can take these to the end now. He'll have to make another stop. Well, I suspect that Sexy and Hemp will just one-stop it.
Oh, this is going to be an epic battle here coming into turn one. And what a move by Kai, but he took too much. He's went wide. But
Kai's gone wide.
Totally
He's lost places. He's totally lost it. His tyres have gone. He must have marbled it there big time.
Stretch and Fat Boy. And Fat Boy takes the inside and takes that position. Well done to Fat Boy.
Up into sixth place, I believe, with that move.
Yeah, this is why he's...
But Stretch is looking to... Oh, Stretch there was getting feisty behind him.
And Kai right behind as well. I wonder if Kai took any damage in that.
I think I don't think he's got any damage. I think he's marbled it. He caught the marbles, and that was it.
Yeah.
The marbles.
Oh, yeah.
Fat Boy there. Fat Boy there was making up some new track there. By the looks of it, he ran wide there, making up some new track.
Yeah, he's enjoying all that fresh air. He's got
the job done. Well, exactly. He's been stuck behind Kai for quite a number of laps now. So since he made the pit stop.
Now Kai's stuck behind Stretch here. Could he make a move here? Oh, he's going to go for the outside.
This is a tough move. He needs to be passed. Oh, this could be trouble.
Oh, he's done it. Beautiful move.
He's done it. Great move.
Well, good driving etiquette there. Great driver awareness by both drivers there, Stretch and Kai. Now Kai's got to get a head down.
Badman, by the way, is just weaving his merry way. He's now almost at half race distance, yet to pit. The gap between first and second is 22 seconds. He is just gaining and gaining. He's leaving the field for dead. Hemp's pitted, by the way. Hemp, he was in third. He's come in, he's put the soft tyre on, so he's looking for a one-stopper. He's coming out behind Fat Boy, though, so Fat Boy has jumped him. But Fat Boy will have to pit again, though. I don't think he can take the... Because you remember he pitted on lap 6, so he's going to have to put another set of tyres on. Well, Hemp will be going to the end. Oh, Hemp's going to drop quite a few positions here. He's going to drop down to about 13th or 14th here.
Kai could have a go here. Looking like he's in DRS. Is he close enough to have a go here? No, I don't think he's close enough on this occasion. But obviously, Fat Boy's little hands will be sweating now because he's got Kai all over his gearbox. Oh, also he could be just sitting there saying, "Yeah, have a bit of your own medicine." That's what it's like to drive.
Absolutely,
yeah. You know, you can look at both sides.
You know, they don't call me Fat Boy for fun. Have a look at the size of these cheeks. That's what you're going to look at for the next 10 laps.
Oh, a bit of a corner cut there. I think Kai may have got a penalty for that because that looked naughty like.
I'll have a check of the race directory in a minute, see what's happening. But
yeah. Oh, Kai coming up the outside.
Oh, Kai's looking at making a move on the inside. Has he got a good drive out of here? This could be interesting.
He's got a beautiful drive out of here.
Yeah, I think Kai's got it. You know, I think he's going to have it.
It's going down together. Oh,
no, he defended well. That's allowed.
Oh,
there is a bit of wide. Kai locks up there. Oh, a bit of a corner cut by Kai. Did lock up there quite badly.
Yeah.
Had to shove it up the inside there. Not really the space for two cars there, I'm afraid. He's just take his time a little bit.
Looks like he's got the pace to pass him. See, this is it. It's okay being in front of somebody. You cannot pull a gap. Because if they get in your slipstream... Oh, whoa. Freaking lag.
Kai's front end is really going, isn't it? He's really,
No,
really
it was lag,
throwing
mate.
that car into the
pure
corners.
lag.
Do you think it was?
Yeah, I got lag there, mate. It just jumped on the screen. No, go on. There we go. Oh, it's going to be close here. Coming down, he's going to have DRS yet again. Is he going to be
I don't
close
think
up?
he's going to. He has to get a superb drive out
Oh,
of
I
here,
don't know,
think.
like. It's it's close.
Kai's car is sliding around. Oh, he is close. Look at that. Wow.
Oh,
he's going on the outside. Fatboy goes defensive. Is he going to come across? He can't squeeze him too much.
And they're still battling it out. Coming into
I think
corner.
Kai's got the high ground here. Kai's,
Oh.
I'm recording that, but there was contact there. But Fatboy really should have. I think he should
Yeah,
have used
Kai
it
had the
anyway.
inside line. He
Fatboy.
was the car ahead.
Yeah.
He
I've recorded it
used
anyway.
yeah.
I don't think there's any damage. That's the main thing.
No.
Fatboy's not. He's not compromising in any way. No, there's no damage there. End plates are still there, so that's all good.
Yeah, I think he was.
And
Oh, Kai getting a bit wrong there, but I don't know if that was lag or not. Well, it was damaged by that. Let's have a look around his car. No, it looks fine. No end plates out there. This game, this room seems to, ever since then people left, it's gone a little bit weird. If you don't mean laggy.
yeah, it's got a bit funky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird wobbly. Let's hope it
And
doesn't
Stretch,
fall
by the
down.
way, is keeping a watching brief behind these two. Of course,
Oh.
he's not that far yet. He hasn't been left. Only about a second and a half
Let's have a
down.
quick look down the field.
I wonder if Fatboy's tyres are starting to go, because he put these on at lap 7, these super softs. So I wonder if... Yeah, he's pitting. He's pitting. He read my mind, or I read his mind.
Right, positive guard's
had
got
enough of these
sim all
tyres.
over his back end here.
Okay, what's he going to put on now? If he can put the softs on, they'll go to the end. But will he put something else on? Let's have a little look.
Oh, sim
Yeah,
got it.
Fatboy's
very
putting
wide
he's putting the
edge
softs
of
back
that
on
corner.
again. So I think Fatboy's going to look to take these to the end now. But he's going to come out of the points. He's coming out in 13th at the moment. So Hemp's got the jump in. In fact, it could be in 14th here with the second manor. Yeah, he is comfortably. Yeah, the old pit glitch. In fact, there's a Ferrari coming round rather quickly. That's oh, Forrester's lost it. Damn, unlucky Forrester.
Oh, has he lost it? Total?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, Fatboy's come out in
in
15th, just to let you know. He's
Yeah.
It actually goes to show that the mid-pack is still pretty much packed together. Because he was in 6th and he's come out in 15th, and it was a routine pit stop. So the one thing in Fatboy's favour now is he can go to the end on these tyres.
Yeah, he's on board with you, so he aren't. It looks like he's got space in front of him, space behind him, so we'll go further
Cool,
down.
Badman's still going, mate.
Swizz.
Badman is doing what I suggested, mate. He is
Yeah.
going to one stop on super softs and ultras. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's
Right,
amazing.
Fat Boy
tyre
is
management.
all over the back end of Knich, so I'm expecting to make a move anytime soon, because I think...
Right, Paul has got back past Sexy again, just to let you know.
Has he?
He's now in 2nd place, but Sexy now is on pretty worn soft compound tyres. He qualified, he started the race on these tyres, so he'll be looking to make his pit stop fairly soon, I think.
18 cars still in the game after 20 started, so that's good. And Badman.
And Hightower's Hightower's now catching Sexy very, very quickly. Hightower with quite fresh soft compound tyres. And Kai's now in 5th. Can you believe that?
Well, Badman
But
is
Kai's
23
car
seconds.
is actually... It's not in AI. Is that? No, it's just ghosting for something. It's not AI because he's still maintaining race pace, but his car was ghosting for a bit then.
Yeah.
But Stretch has caught up Kai now anyway. Hectic Visions is currently running in 7th place. Pos is now up into 8th place. He's had a pretty quiet race so far, but he's gradually working his way up through the field. He got past Simon, which is critical. Now Rara. In fact, it's quite a good battle here. Oh, Simon's car's lagging. Simon's car's lagging.
It's been
all
lagging the
over
whole.
place.
Yeah, it's been lagging all through the race.
I'm going to ask him to retire.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, mate, because he's causing grief everywhere. You're gonna have to black flag him, man.
Yeah. Oh, I can't join the. I can't join the party.
Oh, he is lagging everywhere as well. I'm on board him now. Jeez. I'm on board with Raratron, who's behind me. See, I'll keep an eye on and see what his connection is, because Raratron's behind him. He's been lagging all through the race. Oh, look at that, he's just jumped at least 30 feet there. Gamer over the back end of Raratron as well.
Thing is, they've got a party that's I can't join it. They need to.
Yeah.
The gamers need to have open parties so we can join.
Yes. This is the thing. It needs to be black flag, mate. He does.
Actually, Button's in. I'm going to send a message to Button because he's not racing, but he's in the party.
Right. Yeah. Just say the stewards have black flagged him because he's just bouncing everywhere. He's causing grief. There's no way you could even think about wanting to pass somebody that's just bouncing around like that. Oh, look at that. And I'm just recording this as well, just so if they want to watch the stream, they can see it. I'm not talking shit. My God, Sexy, who's in America, has got better connection.
I'm just sending this text message. Oh, it's a pain in the arse. I have to type a text message. Right, lag, black flag.
Pull into the pits and retire.
Yeah, I've just sent that. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I've said. Due to a lag, black flag. His car is lagging terribly. See, Rara would make a pass, but he didn't make a pass because he doesn't exactly know where Simon's car is on track. Yeah, it's lagging terribly. Sorry, Simon, mate.
Yeah, you need to sort the broadband out for that.
You're gonna have to pull over and retire.
Don't like doing it, but you've got to think of the whole picture, not just the one image on the picture.
Yeah, Button, you're in party with Simon, you're watching the Twitch feed. Can you please ask Simon to retire his car immediately?
Yeah, we can't join party to tell him. We need to.
Right. He cannot join the party. The party is blocked. He is causing rah-rah, God knows how many problems. He has to retire his car. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Right, back on board. Race leader, Batman. Believe it or not, he still hasn't pitted. But Paul is having a great race in second place. Paul will have to pit again. Sexy is third, but he has got Hemp Gamer all over the back of him. I think Sexy's going to have to come in and do his one pit stop now. I think he's just about ragged all he can out of these tyres. Because he started on these soft compound tyres and he's done really well, but I think he's going to have to pit. He's going to compromise his race otherwise. Hightower currently in fourth. We've got Kai in fifth. Well, I'm going to drop out of commentary for 2 seconds. I've been invited into a party with Button. Okay, Skinny?
Okay. No problem.
I'll be back in a second, mate. Just leave the party open. I'll be back.
Yeah,
shortly.
it's open anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'll leave it to that now. Let's go. Seems to have settled down again, but. Stretch looking like he was going to make a move here on Knich. Yeah, he's got a DRS open, but I don't think it's close enough to make it on this occasion. Nope. But you'll have another go down here, I reckon, because you'll have DRS again. He's within a second. So it's all about getting. Oh. Here we go. Is he close enough? Oh, I don't think he is. Not on this occasion. Does he make the move on the inside? He's going for it. Oh. That was nice. Nicely done there. I think Knish seen him coming, knew where to place his car, knew to save an accident. Good driving. Well done. Great racing etiquette. At it again. 15th is Keo. 16th is Raratron. And I believe that is Calvano coming in the pits. And looks of things, driving through. No, Paul being in the pits and made a pit stop. And he's put him into third. Come out the pits, where's he going to end up on the track? Who else? Still in third. Who's that coming along the straight? That's fourth. He might be able to stay into fourth place, consolidate fourth at the moment. Nice fresh set of rubber, yep, and he does. And that is Positively Glad, just coming up behind, just got pipped at the post there. So, moving on.
Hi, I'm back, yeah, Simon's retired from the session. He's obviously absolutely gutted. Always left the session, we did ask him not to. He's left the session as well, that's not going to help. And that's kicked Calvano out. That is not good. Words will be said about that, we can't be having that, I'm afraid. I'm going to invite Cal straight back in again.
Well, that's he's got a doggish chance, so he can get back in his car. Yeah, they're just, you've got to think of the greater good, like,
yeah. Well,
it's your
anyway,
dad. It's your dad's had a problem. Oh no, where'll find him?
What's happened to Kai? His car's still going around, there's no damage.
Yeah, so look by there, it looks like he's sitting across over the track. Stationary. I don't know, this room's lagged out because of the people leaving me. That's what's happened.
I'm on board with Kai and he's running, he's going
down
I'm on
that
board.
Sort of
bit. Is he running on your car? He's coming down that sort of bit of straight at the moment, coming to a right-hander.
He's fine. Yeah, he's okay now. It was just strange. I was in another car and we passed him and he was sitting stationary on the track. But never mind, move on. Oh,
well, it looks like Paul's made his second pit stop.
Swizz and Fat Boy 9th, 10th and 11th, which is Fat Boy, but Swizz, Fat Boy and Sexy.
Just to let you know, Badman's pitted and he has done what I thought he might do. He's gone to the Ultras, so that's an amazing one-stop strategy, because normally it's the Super Softs and the Softs. He has done a one-stopper on Super Softs and Ultras. If he's made that work,
Fat Boy,
is an amazing...
Fat Boy takes
amazing.
over.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Swizz is, no, it's okay. Swizz has just come into the pits.
Right, okay. He's got... Now, who's that behind him? It's Sexy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sexy's made his pit stop. So Sexy's on brand spanking new tyres. Fat Boy's tyres are still pretty fresh though, to be fair. He's only run about 6 laps on these tyres, but Sexy's got, look at Sexy's pace. Sexy's just going to breeze past him, I'm sure he is.
I don't know, like, if he keeps taking up, get off the marbles.
Yeah, that was
get off the marbles.
He didn't make the best attack there. Fat Boy, he squeezed him a bit.
Well,
yes, okay.
That was close to a 2-move defence move. Like,
that was close. I have recorded it just in case. I'd benefit the doubt, I think, because he had to come back. He had to. At the end of the day, he had to take the corner at some stage. He had to turn into the corner. So
yeah, but that's the whole point of making your move before the corner.
We'll talk about it later. Best thing to do is talk about it later. I reckon. I've recorded it, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Save any controversy during the race.
But it looks like
now Pos, by the way, he's been very quiet. Has worked his way up into 5th place. I think he starts to pit again. I'm not entirely sure that, but he has worked his way up into 5th, and he started right at the back of the grid. So that's an outstanding drive so far by Pos. But indeed, Fat Boy's driven really, really well, because we know how hard this track is to overtake, and he has pulled off some good overtaking manoeuvres.
Yeah, and he's got himself into 8th place at the moment. Yeah,
the strategy worked really well with that big undercut earlier on. Right, Pos is pitting now. How far back will Pos stay in the points? He comes in.
Well, these 7th, 8th, and 9th are just coming around to just start the second 2 laps.
Oh no, he's going to drop behind these guys. He's coming on. Is he going to put the Ultras on now, or is it going to be another set of Super Softs? Let's have a look. It's the Ultras, so Pos is going on to the quickest tyre. But he has dropped down to 9th already. There we go, tyres are on.
Ooh. Close.
But he's dropping, Pos is going to drop out the points here, but he won't be a million miles back from some of these cars. Yeah, he comes out in the 11th place, but he's not far behind the 10th place driver, which is... who's in 10th? I think it's Rara, actually. Yes, Rara is not far up the road. Now, Kyo has had a bad race. He's now in 9th. I don't know if he's had an instance somewhere. Or while there are cars in front of him that are still to pit. And I need to go to the toilet. Can you excuse me for a moment, mate? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And he on board here with Fat Boy getting harassed the whole time by Sexy on obviously the faster tyres, so all the time this is hurting Sexy. He needs to get past them. And Stretch has reeled these two in. And all the time they're catching somebody up in front. Who's that? Oh, it's Soldier Jan. That's who that is. Obviously he's still going to make a pit stop yet. No, is he going to the end? I don't know. 23 out of 31. 8 laps to go, and I'm going to assume he's going to pop in and stick a set of ultras on, or sets. No, it keeps going. And coming down, Fat Boy pushing all he can. Currently in 5th place, so looking good. Where's Kai? Let's have a look. Sexy 6th. Stretch is 7th. Hectic Visions 8th. Keo 9th. Raratron, who's got Positively Glad all over his gearbox yet, looking like he's going to make a move on the outside. And goes to the inside into the... And easily made. Nice move. Well done. Pod looks like he's got the bit between his teeth. He's wanting to get that. He's in the sole last point. I'm sure you want to improve on that. It's your dad. Oh, terrible race for It's your dad. 12th. I'm sure he's going to try and make short work of Raratron as well. Pemp Game is 13th. 14th is Swizz. 15th is Kunik. 16th is Calvano. Looking rather shadowy, but I've no idea why. I think he must be in. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's because he's left the game, hasn't he?
No, I'm back, mate. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
I've got a raging migraine, man. It will not go away. I've taken pills and everything. It's horrible.
Oh, not nice.
No, not comfortable. Now,
At the
Kyo
moment,
has got a very fast Pos all over the back of him.
Yes, I know.
Now we know what the pace that Pos has got. Oh, look, there's a great battle behind as well. That's just from Silver. That was on lap 23. Message from Forrester. He didn't quit the lobby. He lost connection to Xbox Live, and he's recorded that fact. So that's all good. As long as we can see that, that's fine. Thank you, Forrester.
Yeah, that's proof. A good record to record something like that. You had the thought to record it. Make sure.
Oh, good defensive driving from Kyo. Pos is trying to switch back. They're on much fresher tyres. They're side by side against the corner. I think Kyo's got the high ground there. Pos might have to just yield. No, but Pos is hanging it in there. Great move by Pos. Great move. That's worthy of a record. That was the new move of the night. Absolutely superb move by Pos. Puts Pos to 9th place. We know that Pos is very quick around Singapore.
Yeah, he's getting it together.
Yeah, he's really got his head down. He's steaming now. Now, the next question is, who's up the road from Pos? Let's have a little look here. There's Pos in 9th.
There's a big gaggle of cars here from 4th down to 8th.
Now, Skinny, Pos will be in amongst this quite soon. He is catching. He's only 6 seconds behind these guys, and he is catching them. There's Pos in the background. You just saw Pos's car in the background. He is catching these so quickly. Pos has a chance here of possibly getting 4th place. Wow.
Yeah. Bowman, Soldier Jan seems to be the cork in the
there's a pitter. There's a pitter. There's a Renault coming into the pits. Who is in that Renault? Who is in that Renault? I couldn't see. Where's was it Sexy?
Fat Boys got past them.
It was Sexy. Sexy's tyres didn't make it to the end. He's had to do a splash and dash. He's putting the ultras on. Oh, and a new front wing. That's what it was. He had wing damage. Oh, poor Sexy. He had a great race. It's been ruined.
Unlucky.
Now,
here we
Fat
go.
Boy's in
Hectic
4th
Vision.
now.
And
he's having a look there. Hectic's having a look on Rara. Switches to the outside, but not Rara, sorry, it's Kai, but Kai's, it is Rara, sorry, yeah, but Rara's got that covered, but Hectic's on faster. Oh, Fatboy's made a mistake!
Oh,
no!
Dear! Soldier Jan right in the mix there. I've got it on the stream
it wasn't
as well.
Jan's fault. I think I think...
Oh, I don't know, mate.
I think that was a Concertina.
And he's lost his front wing totally.
Yeah, it was Fatboy who made the initial mistake. He went in too deep and outbraked himself, and that caused the Concertina effect. I have recorded it, but I don't know whose fault that is.
Keogh's just got it wrong. Caught the inside of the wall as well. Same place as.
No, it's all happening at the end of the race here. Kinich is gone. Kinich is gone.
Oh, they're dropping.
And Keogh's gone as well. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, there's cars everywhere.
That all started, I think, with that Fatboy incident, but that's allowed Pos to move up to 6th place now. And he's catching the guys in front now. Jan has got wing damage, though. He's going to have to get out of the way. He cannot be on the racing line with wing damage.
No.
Jan, move your car, matey. You can't be holding these guys up behind you. Jan's going to have to go into the pits. He's got... Oh, this... Yeah, please don't cut him off. Oh, this could be... Why is Jan going around with no wing?
He's got no fucking wing on, man.
He's got no wing. What is he doing? That Skinny. This is a penalty situation, mate, because he's causing obstruction.
Yeah, he is. What's he doing? He should have went in the pits. You can't continue with no front wing. I've got it there. I've got it on the feed. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I've recorded it.
No
mate. That's going to be That's going to be a slam dunk penalty. I'm afraid. That's dangerous driving.
Well, we'll talk about it afterwards and exactly what that penalty is going to be, because that's disgusting, mate.
Right, Kai's making a move on Rara, and he's got, on the ultras. He's made that stick. Nice move by Kai. Ran a little bit wide, but he's made it stick. Rara's trying to fight back at the inside. I don't think he's going to get the drive. No, Kai just covers him off there. Good drive by Kai. Goes into 7th place there. Rara drops to 8th. Pos, meanwhile, is catching Stretch at a rate of knots. The gap between Pos and Stretch is now just 3 seconds. And then there's only a 2-second gap to Fatboy. So Pos has got Fatboy in his sights, because Fatboy on this slower compound, whereas Pos is flying. Just 5 seconds between Fatboy in 4th and Pos in 6th place. Our race leader is Batpan, who's had a flawless drive. What more can you say? A flawless drive in first. Paul, also a flawless drive in a very, very creditable 2nd place. I don't think he has to pit again, so... but he's got a 6-second gap over Hemp, beating 3rd, and Hemp himself has a 23-second gap on Fatboy. So, providing there's no incidents and there's no pits to come, the top 3 is fairly well settled. But Fatboy, though, has driven an excellent race to come back from 15th to 4th, and he's been involved in some great battles. There was an incident, as you saw on the stream a couple of 3 laps ago, that will have to get reviewed. It happened very quickly. There might be no blame to anybody, basically, but we'll have to have a look at that at the end of the race, just to clarify. I think that's fair to say, Skinny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have a busy time after this race.
Yeah, I've got. It was clean for a good chunk of the race, and it's all fallen apart really in the second half of the race.
It all went to shit.
But I am wondering though how much lag has got to do with this though, because of people leaving the session and whatnot. So you know, we need what we see on track in terms of incidents. We need to take with a big pinch of salt at the moment. I think that's fair to say. You know, The only one we need to have a real talk is a slam dunk for me is Jan for driving around without no wing
involved
and
in
causing
another
obstruction.
incident in another race.
He has since pitted. He is now pitted and put the ultras on, but he's down 13th, currently out of the points.
Yeah. Yeah, bad man. Just trundling along. I'm just trying to look, see if I can see the state of his tyres. See if I can.
They should be fine, mate. They should be fine.
Yeah, they look fine to me, like.
Yeah. Paul is in second place now. Is Hemp making? Hightower making a play on Paul? No. In fact, Paul, if anything, slightly pulling away. The gap between second and third is about 7 seconds now. Fatboy Slim 4th. Oh, look at this battle. 4th, 5th, and 6th, mate. Get on it as quick as you can. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Fatboy.
Yeah, I'm on board.
He's got Stretch and he's got Pos. And Stretch got the inside of Fatboy. Oh, that was so close. And as Pos taking advantage. Codemasters, give me a decent camera view, you stupid game.
I've got it. Beauty there. I've got it.
There we go. Pos has made it. Pos has got Pos Stretch. And Fatboy has now got Pos all over the back of him. Pos flying. DRS
Absolutely
open. Now,
flying.
Here we go. This is for 4th place. I don't think it's going to be quite there this lap. He has a feint at the inside. I don't think he's going to do it now. No, not there. But he's going to get a drive out of here. There is some carbon fibre on the track as well. Fatboy's going to have to do the defensive drive of his life now. Pos had a little dive. He's done it. I think he's done it.
Yeah, he's making the move.
What a move. He's on fresh tyres. And Stretch. And Stretch has got through.
As well.
Oh, recording that. What action. Wow. So many clips. Wow. So Fatboy's suddenly gone from 4th down to 6th. Now, I'm wondering whether that might be a team move. If that's a team move to get Stretch, Stretch is still quick.
To get the championship, make it real.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It might be a question of just taking no risks whatsoever, making sure he gets the job
why should
done.
He's got the championship one. All he has to do is finish.
He's now got Kai behind him.
Obviously, he has to beat Kai though. He has to be in front of Kai.
Well, yeah. I mean, Kai's. He has to beat Kai convincingly. I think. Kai would have to beat Fatboy convincingly in this race to. Yeah. So I mean, Fatboy might let him past and say thank you very much.
Better get back to the front runner because we're coming up to the penultimate lap.
Right, I'm going to stick on this one for me because I think Kai's just about to make a move on Fatboy for 6th place.
Oh yeah, I think I might just go on that one first. He's all over the back end of him at the moment.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, Fatboy's. I don't think he'll put up too much of a fight. Well, mind you, that's directional change there a bit.
Yeah, there's quite a few directional changes. I think that was just probably because he was spinning out. Oh, here we go. Kai's looking for a move. Goes up the outside.
I think they're side by side. Kai's run a bit wide there. I think he's going to have to let he lets Fatboy through. Yeah. He did run a bit wide there. I think all 4 tyres were off the track there momentarily. So,
still on board.
He has to sort of yield a little bit there. But Kai is sticking to him like a limpet.
He is. You feel like there's going to be a move coming soon. So could be it here. You can get a good bit. I don't think he's going to be
quite close enough. Fatboy just taking his normal racing line there. And just holds off Kai. I think Kai's going to have to be patient and wait for the final lap. I think it's Badman. Do you want to get on board a Badman, mate? Because he's on his final lap now, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I will. I just want to try and catch it at the moment with Kai.
Kai's making a move now. I think switches to the outside.
There's Badman doing his usual.
Fatboy's running out. Fatboy's running him off the track. He's like, "Get out of my way! You're not getting through there." He says.
Yeah. Badman showing off. Look at me zigzagging. Just remember to keep an eye out on the track, though. Don't be impeding anybody.
I think Fatboy might have just done enough to keep Kai at bay. Kai's going to have to send one up the inside here if he's going to have any chance. No.
Batman, all you have to do is come through the tunnel. Last 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, coming up. Alright.
God,
Yeah,
he's
we know
trying.
Batman. We can see. Oh, what's this? Right off the track. You better watch you don't get a penalty.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. And the victory goes to Batman and wins at
Kai's
Singapore.
out. There's been a lag issue recording that.
Oh no.
Kai is out, and I think it's hit Rara as well. That is utterly lagged out. That is. What is happening with this game?
And
Hemp Gamer's out as well.
position.
What has happened on this last lap?
Oh. Obviously I can't do it now because we've come off it.
I've got a lag screen as well for the checkered flag. It's only half showing.
Well, what a race. Action. Oh,
It
there
was
we
an
go.
exciting race.
Sexy with no front wings. I think he's obviously had an issue.
And Sexy came home in 8th in the end without a front wing.
Yes, he came 8th and he had no front wing. Not bad going. And Soldier Jan, who was, how can I put it, in a lot of incidents, comes across in 11th place.
So there we are.
There you
That's
go.
the finishing lineup. Paul is.
Paul has won?
That's impossible.
How's Paul won?
There's an issue. There's an issue here. It's the lag. The lag has caused an issue. Paul didn't win that.
No, Badman, look. He's got 16 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, but he was 30 odd seconds up the road.
Yeah, but he was zigzagging
That's
at the end. I
weird.
don't know if that's cost him. I don't know. But according to that, Paul's won.
Yeah, according to this, Paul has won the race. Badman second, Hightower's third, Pos fourth, Stretch fifth, Fatboy sixth, Rara seventh, Hectic eighth, Sexy ninth, Swizz 10th. Those were your point scorers.
And
So
the rest
we'll
of the field.
invite those three in to find out what exactly happened at the end.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the timing screen.
You can see it. I think the lag caused issues with the timing screen. You know.
I think it has done. I think Badman won that race.
I don't know. I don't know if Batman's won the race, but I think what he's done
No,
is
he
given
was
us false
skinny.
readings.
He
Yeah, but
won
it could be giving
13
us a false
seconds.
reading.
Yeah, he was.
It could be telling us.
Well,
it
no,
could be telling us
I
at 30 seconds.
was looking at where they were on track. We'll get them in. We'll have a chat.
Yeah.
We know the podium finishes anyway, so we'll get them and have a chat. But I think there's something not quite right with that. Okay, so who are we inviting in again?
We've got. Oh, good question. Paul.
Yep.
Hi, Mr. Bean, who was third, and Batman, who was second.
Okay. It's Hightower, isn't it? Who finished second? Yeah.
Yeah, he finished. Was it first? I thought he was finished third.
Hello, Mr. Shag.
Hello.
Hello there.
Oh. We're just waiting. I don't know where Beard's disappeared to. He was in party. Need him back here.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on there? Like, did you win the race then?
Apparently I won.
Yes, that's what I thought, but I didn't think you had. Yeah.
Badman got 3 penalties or something.
Yeah. I have no idea. I thought he was a good 30 seconds up the road, even with them penalties. I wouldn't have thought he would just.
But I've got it. I've got a screenshot. I've got all the evidence I need.
Yeah.
I won
What
it.
it says is what it is. It isn't, I think. It's here. That's what I thought. Because he got a load of penalties. But I don't know if he got them at the end of the race. No. This is TV interviews. Thank you.
He's too used to coming in the podium party, isn't he? He's too used to coming in the podium party.
That's it, yeah.
Include my audio, because I forgot to include my audio. Right, so, according to the timing screens, the race result is a win for Paul, 80, a second place for Badman, and a third place for High Tower. But there is some confusion. But I'll hand over to Skinny.
Right, well, all I can see is what I can see on what the finishing scoreboard said, so I've got to go by what it says there. So, well, congratulations, Paul. I bet you didn't think you were going to get first place at the end of that race.
No, not a chance, and I am so chuffed to have the win. I don't know if it's by default or not. We'll have to ask second place, but yeah, like you say, it was me on the the screen at the end, so there was an almighty scream in my party for me first ever race win.
Yeah.
Chuffed to bits.
Yeah, no, but well done. Well, Singapore, it's not exactly the easiest tracks to follow or pass or be followed on. So, fantastic, first place, nice 25 points. I'm going to move on to let Bia interview the second place man. Off you go, Bia. Bia.
Right, well, the most important question is, Badman, where did you finish and what happened?
I was robbed.
In what way?
The game, I was 31 seconds ahead. I took the whole
That's what
lap.
I
thought
That's what I said to
Can't.
Skinny. On the last lap, you were 30 seconds in front. So
Yeah, I was just going around the whole lap, like, just like in fourth gear, like, go around every corner slowly. Last corner, I went round it wide, and I got 10-second
Yes.
penalty.
Yes,
and I knew
I've seen
straight
that.
when.
So can I just confirm then the race win is legitimate?
Yes, it's got to be it. Because
Can it not be
10
taken
seconds.
off or anything?
No.
Well,
No, this is what
if I
happens
may
in
be
these
if I may
showboats,
be so
son.
bold, you were showboating around the last lap, and perhaps you've paid the price for it.
Yes.
I don't want to sound disrespectful, but it looks like Paul it's a legitimate win. So, but Badman second place. It's disappointing, I know, but 18 points. You've shown your pace. You had the race won. It kind of went to shit on the last lap, but I have to say well done, because you dominated the race. Apart from the last lap, how did it go for you? How did you feel about the race in terms of pace, in terms of your strategy? Because your strategy was sensational. A one-stopper using the softest compounds, amazing.
Oh my god, I'm so disappointed. I don't even know what to say.
No, I think it's safe to say that we're all in a bit of confusion, aren't we? So, I guess we can obviously look into it. We're a democratic league, and we will look into it. Because I was trying to work out. Hang on a minute, you were 31 seconds.
The start of
in the
that
lead the
lap,
last time
right?
I
And the
checked.
start of his last lap, because I jumped onto your car, Paul. He was 31 seconds ahead. Now going into the last lap, but if he had 16 seconds of penalties.
Well,
No, I had
you
9.
three,
I had 9.
9, but then he got 10 on top of that.
But on the last corner.
Yeah, but you were, for 3/4 of that lap, you were just going cruising around, doing your little showboat. Look at me, woohoo! Right,
My
now that was
celebration
losing
lap.
your time. All the time you were doing
the
that.
question is,
That was losing
Oh,
your time.
yeah, without going into it too much, basically, if you lost a net 13 seconds on your last lap, that's where you lost the race. So if you, for instance, did your last lap in about a 1 minute 58, 59, 2-minute flat, you lost the race on track. But anyways, we will look
I'm
into
happy
it.
to look at it after. Yeah.
I was
in
looking at
third
the time,
place.
like, every sector, to see how much time I had. But yeah, doesn't matter.
In third place, though, I'll hand over to Skinny. But just a quick word, Mr. Hightower, well done, mate. Superb third place. And Mustafa Shag will ask you the questions, the important questions.
Oh yeah, Mr. Tower, fantastic last podium position, 15 points. Good racing. What was your strategy from the start? Did you plan to do the strategy, or did you diverse during the race?
No, I planned to do it, so I was going to be like, so I wanted to race and
Yeah.
get on the soft tires.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you finding it difficult following cars, or did you find the track particularly slippy? I noticed in qualifying. Yeah, I noticed in qualifying a lot of people got caught out with that early rain. I don't know yourself. Did you think you were caught out by it, or do you think you managed to get out in time?
I managed to get out in time, I think. That one decent lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Well done.
Next time, next race.
Yeah. What do you think of Malaysia? What do you think? Do you think you do well at Malaysia? Is that a good track for you?
Yeah, it's alright track.
Well done. Well, fantastic. Fantastic racing, by the way, boys. There's some great racing etiquette going on.
Before we go, I was
going to go back to the first place guy.
Oh, right, okay. I do have to make a small announcement after you've gone back to the first place guy, so continue, please.
Right. Just wanted to say, well done. Fantastic racing. Good 25 points to Paul. I'm sure after the Stewards inquiry and everything else, we'll do a bit of investigating. I'm sure the result will probably stand, but never know what's going to happen. But well done to you, kid. Before I wind
Thank you
up,
very much.
I will lead it over to Mr. Beer, who seemingly has an announcement.
Okay. Well, it's strictly against protocol, but I am being pestered by a certain young chap who wants to join the podium because he is officially crowned WOR's first world champion. Normally it doesn't happen. Normally, if like Hamilton, when he won the world title in 2008, he finished 5th, wasn't on the podium, didn't get interviewed. But we've got to do it. He's our first champ, so I'm going to invite him in. Fat boy, an invite's coming your way.
Yes, might as well get him in. Let him bask in his glory. Bask in his glory.
Just waiting for the invite. The invite has been sent. We're just waiting for him to join. As long as he does join, I'll send him another invite. He might have gone for. He might have weed himself in excitement. We just don't know. I mean, it's possible. He needs to hurry up.
Yes, come on, I need to wind up this feed, like.
Yeah, we've got tons, so please add to the merry throng of video clips we have.
Just to mention, Tim are waiting for our world champion for this season. For the people who watch the Saturday racing, it'll be at 3 o'clock, the usual time. Streamer will sort out nearer the time. I'm sure it'll be one of the boys. Paul's driving today. But do come in and join next Tuesday because we're off to Malaysia.
He's been begging me to join. He's young, he's enthusiastic, and he's our first world champion. Congratulations, WOR Fat Boy.
Fat Boy, well done, mate.
Woo! Now, my friend, you had an eventful race. There was some cracking battles.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, all sorts of things. At the end, Kai's car lagged, and I don't know what happened. I've recorded it, but even my eyes can't work out what happened. So anyway, well done, mate. World champion, deserved world champion. And now,
how do you feel?
The work starts. How do you feel, though?
The race was absolutely crazy. The rain caught me out. I went for a piss, and the next minute I know it was pissing it down with rain. So I started in a shit position. So and then I lost my front wing twice. So yeah, it was a pretty eventful race. But somehow I came back and got 6th with 78% tyre wear. And Jesus Christ, it was a bit crazy because I thought Kai was going to piss all over me once I had all them.
Well, you officially take the crown for be the first WR world champion for the season. Well done.
Well done, Fat Boy.
Yeah.
And you did it on my race win. P2, here I come.
Okay, folks. Thank you very much for watching our lovely stream of me, myself, Mustafa Shag, and your racing guru, Mr. Tafka Beer. We'll be looking forward to seeing you tuning in next week. Same time, same place, same people. I love you. See you all next time. Bye bye now. Hey Cortana.
Hey, Cortana.
Stop broadcast.